I don't know. That's just kind of my hot take. I find it weird. Because, like, I've always seen people on, like, social media and, like, YouTube and stuff like that spread, like, flat earth theories. And I've always just been like, okay. Like, why is this in misinformation okay?
Can you get stuck in this game?
I don't know. Can you, like, just keep going up? Oh, no. What if you can get stuck? Is that like a glitch in the game?
I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
I kind of wonder if you're stuck. Because every time you go down here, I think those will rebuild.
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, like, I don't even really want to be here. I'm only here because I fell in here.
Right. So anyways, long story short, the flat earth theory is great. Like, I love the flat earth theory. Oh, hey, what's this? Power grip. Oh, this helps when you're dealing with chodes.
Alright, how am I gonna...
So here's another comment from...
Wait. I want to answer you.
Okay.
I do agree with you, actually.
About the flat earth theory.
Yes, the flat earth theory.
Misinformation, you mean?
Yeah, misinformation.
Okay.
She's hot.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't know. My thing is just like, why is some misinformation okay and other misinformation is not? That's my whole thing.
I don't know, like, why... I have no idea why, Well, so here's my issue with it. Why are social media platforms like arbiters of truth? Like, why can't other people just prove and disprove things?
Right.
That's my issue with it. And I think that if you are so unlikable that people can convince each other that you're like a freaking reptilian and not human and stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have a problem here too. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like, I'm saying, like, maybe this is also a you problem too. Like, not just the problem of people spreading misinformation.
Right.
Because you are clearly so hateable, and everyone hates you so much that they are willing to believe that you are like a reptilian alien over being just like a human.
Right.
You know, or like, if your government is so untrustworthy that people legitimately think like, oh, your government caused a disease or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your government should work on being more trustworthy.
Right.
You know? I think I need to get more stuff now to get out of this area.
Well, no, you have to shoot that thing. That rock up there.
Right, but I'm saying I'm not supposed to be in Criterion or whatever.
Oh.
I don't think. Like,
well,
I came here... What?
I was gonna say, I thought we couldn't do that other thing.
I thought we couldn't either. I only came here because I didn't know how to do that thing.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I came here to get some more items so that I could more easily traverse the world.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Right. Well, click on the map.
Okay.
Click on maps. Well, we have to go back to Norfair.
Right, but I can't get back there right now because I can't take that path.
Oh.
I think I can take this path.
Where did this end up? Oh, yeah, so just go to the right.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of what it was you needed that power grip.
Do you actually think so?
I think so. Because wasn't... Oh, yeah, we have to go back down to Norfair there.
I want to look at something.
Okay.
Is this something? Well, no, just give me a second. Okay. Okay, this guy is, like, gonna follow me home, apparently. We have, like, that guy with you in the church. Can you tell that story?
Why?
I mean, because I think it's really interesting.
Okay.
I mean, don't you think it's interesting?
I think it's kind of interesting.
I don't think it's interesting. Don't tell us.
Okay.
Now they'll always wonder, what was the story?
Yeah, so moving on to the comments. Matanui in the comments section said, don't think anyone ever hated Aquaman, just liked making fun of him.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
I agree and disagree. I think very few people actually hated Aquaman, but I do think some people did.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the most part he was a mean target, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think there was a lot of people...
What the heck is that?
I think you can go from that platform and grip that. Yeah,
You're right.
power grip that. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was just like some weird thing with Aquaman, though, as it seemed like to me, is that he was always like the easy target, and like to me, no one was ever willing to ever discuss any faults with any other superhero except for Aquaman.
Okay, I disagree with that. I think that he was just the easiest target.
I'll give you an example of what I mean. With Aquaman, the one of the things about him for the longest time was like, well, he can't actually go on land.
But he always could.
Well, I know, but that was like the joke.
Okay.
And someone's like, well, why can't he go on land? And then, but then it's like, oh, but Superman is weak to a rock.
Okay.
That's a dumb weakness. It's a rock.
Well,
Batman has no superpowers. Zero.
I don't feel like either of these characters are more or less dumb than Aquaman, though.
That is what my point is. My point is, they all have kind of dumb weaknesses, but everyone's willing to overlook some of everyone else's weakness. But then when it comes to Aquaman, it's like, yeah, he can't really go on land. He's just kind of dumb. He has like and it's like, okay.
So I'm not necessarily...
He can speak to fish.
I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but I've never had that like that kind of encounter with him.
Okay.
Now,
I have.
To be fair, I never loved Aquaman either.
Right.
Nor did I hate him.
Right.
I just think he's fine.
Right. I did actually have this encounter with someone at my college.
Okay.
By the way.
You met a lot of dumb people, though, at your college.
Yes, there was people that were making fun of the prequels, and I was getting triggered.
Wasn't this like a Christian college where people believed that having butt sex made you a virgin still?
No.
Okay, well...
That was not at this college.
Our high school was that way.
I had a lot of regular sex at this college, and I am definitely not a virgin.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Oh,
excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Feel sure you did.
Why don't you believe me?
Because they didn't even let girls in the boys' dorms because they were afraid they'd give them cooties.
They actually did.
Not after a certain time.
Well, they did. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
And it was like they couldn't sleep over.
Well, obviously, because it's not after a certain time.
Well, yeah, but maybe that time was like 6 a.m. You gotta be out by 6 a.m.
Okay. One of the dumbest things ever to me was one of my parents were at my dorm room one time, like late at night, and the RA came in and literally kicked my mom out of the dorm room. And I was like, she is my mom. Like, if you really think we're doing something in here, you have the problem.
Did you tell him that?
No, like, we were just like, okay, and like just left.
Like you all left?
No, like my parents left. I mean, I walked them out, but like, it was just like, okay, this is my mother. Like, what do you think we're doing in here?
Okay, so I died. This sucks. Are you serious?
Are you serious right now?
I didn't save.
Wait, really?
There was no save point.
Jeez. Well, where are you at right now?
Well, I think I did save.
Because I thought you had the power grip.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, thank
So yeah,
God.
you're just right here.
I thought I didn't save.
What if you didn't save this entire time? You had to start over.
We'd not be playing Metroid
You'd be quitting.
Zero Mission. Yeah, this would be a Patreon exclusive, like 2/5 Let's Play or something.
I think we're like more 3/5 in the game or something.
We are not.
Oh, okay. We're not that far in the game?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so I believe you. I believe that you had that encounter.
Okay.
However, a thing that I've noticed that you do is you put off, like, on everyone a couple of insane people.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'm like political people from both sides.
I don't think most people feel that way about Aquaman. I'm sure that there are some who did, though. I agree.
Do you think it's nowadays, or do you think people felt that way before?
Well, considering that I'm not gatekeeping here, but I liked these characters before you even liked superheroes that much. And when I was a kid, people hated on anyone who liked any superhero. I think that it's changed a lot in general.
Right.
In stages. Mm-hmm. I think that originally people started accepting Batman and Spider-Man first.
Right.
Then they started when, like, the MCU was coming out, accepting, like, Iron Man and, you know, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. More over time. I think that Aquaman became less of a meme, but I can't be in here yet. I don't think
you're like dying.
I genuinely don't think that for most of the character's history that most people hated him. I just think that he was a meme.
Okay.
But I do think some people hated on him.
Okay.
I think he stayed made fun of longer, but I feel like you're overlooking the fact that all superheroes were made fun of for a long time.
That is true.
And all
people.
And all fans of the... Alright, well, whatever. I guess you just... If you fall in here, you would die instantly. And all fans of all those characters...
I would like to say I accept all people, by the way. But
I don't.
Anyways, continue.
I don't.
You don't accept all people?
No.
Okay.
I recognize 3 Ghostbusters only. The one I don't recognize is Peter Venkman.
Okay, because he's creep, yeah.
Yeah, because he's creep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, he's creep.
Okay, anyways, continue with...
No, that was it. I don't have, like, a whole preachy story.
Oh, I thought you were
just...
like, defend Aquaman.
No, I mean, he's a fine character. I don't really... I guess I don't really see what's that super duper interesting or not interesting about him. I always just thought he was an average DC character that was fine. Okay. He has good stories. Mm-hmm. He has bad stories. I think it's annoying that they keep retelling the same one story.
You don't like the Orm story?
No, I'm tired of it. I don't care. Like, I've seen it a ton of times. But I certainly don't think, like, he's this bad character that's, like, somehow offensively terrible.
Well, did you notice that people started more accepting Aquaman when they got a hot actor to play Aquaman?
Yes, but did you notice that people started more accepting Iron Man when Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man, and before that, people made fun of him too?
Right.
Like, I'm saying, like, sure, but, like, whenever any of these things crosses over more mainstream, like, why do you think Batman was accepted first? I genuinely think it's because he got, like, movies. It's like casual people started, like, seeing his movies and being like, oh, he can't be that lame.
Right.
Like, I think that anytime any of these people got a movie, they started getting accepted more. It just happened that, like, Batman... Come on. Got it first.
Right.
So, like, I do agree with you. I just think it's for a different reason than you think.
Okay.
I think it's because people were dicks about superheroes. In stages. Mm-hmm. I think once he got his movie, and his movie was a good movie, which, like, I don't understand anyone saying it wasn't. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite DCEU movie.
And it's not mine, but I still think it's a good movie. You know, like, once he got that, he started getting more respect, and once
they got a hot actor.
That too. But they never would have picked an ugly actor. Like, name one superhero, unless he's supposed to be ugly, played by an ugly actor.
That's true. The guy who played Lex Luthor in BVS.
Jesse Eisenberg?
Yeah.
He's not actually, like, terrible looking when he has normal hair, but he's not attractive.
He was not good looking in that.
No. I mean, I really never thought he was very good looking, but I'm also not into men, so...
Right.
Maybe
that's offensive.
I might not be the authority on, like, good looking men.
Hey, this is a Jesse Eisenberg impression. Hey, guys. How's it going?
I thought his looks was fine, though. I didn't hate him.
Come on, Superman.
I didn't say that. Oh, gee, Superman. What did they get?
Oh, golly gee willikers.
What did they get Rick Moranis to be like? Oh, golly gee, Superman, I'm real upset about that.
Because this BVS didn't get assaulted in New York City, so it's not Rick Moranis.
This BVS didn't get assaulted?
No,
Which one did?
This BVS character, sorry.
Okay.
This BVS, the other BVS did.
Okay.
That one got assaulted in New York. Did you go up here before? Oh yeah, you got Ben, yeah.
I did, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where you get to the dumb thing.
Yeah, so I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Okay. Is this even where the objective
Yes,
is? Okay.
I need to go this way. Look.
Okay. Okay. I believe you. I believe
Do you think I'm like sitting here trying to go this way? Like, I
thought
just
you had a
love
fun
it.
time. Can you like? Can you jump down there and avoid the top one, or? Oh wait, jump on the top one. Can you do a bomb on it and explode it? Like if you
Yes.
do it on, now ball. Oh, never mind. Sometimes you can do that.
Yeah, on these too.
Yeah. Can you like hang off the edge and then drop down?
No.
Or are we not playing Arkham?
We're not, although everyone wishes we were.
What if we played like every Arkham game in one sitting? Like try to speed run the Arkham. Oh, nice! Wait till that guy goes by.
Oh, come on!
How many of these guys are there? Oh, you are further than you've ever been before. You've gone where no... Oh, and now you have a chode. Oh, an ice beam. Nice.
That's an ice cream. I was like, yo.
Okay.
Okay, ice beam can freeze whatever. You can land on frozen enemies.
Awesome. Now, yeah, go into your chode. The chode needs to, like, fondle your morph ball here.
That one.
Good thing I'm here to help you out.
Yeah, the Chode Master.
The Chode Master. That's what they called me in college. Because I got so much puss. Okay. Oh, nice! So that's what you do with those.
Okay.
How did you do that?
I just pressed B.
Okay.
The heck is all this? No one else was in the room when it happened. That's like Bill Clinton. To like Monica.
So it didn't happen. No one else was in the room.
What do you think they'll believe?
Oh, jeez. A president or a hot secretary?
Why does he sound disinterested? It's like, who do you think they'll believe or whatever?
Oh, jump quick! Oh, jeez.
Did you see that pro strat? Do you think you could have gotten as far as I've gotten?
No.
Actual answer.
No.
No, you don't?
No. No. I don't think you jump on him.
Jeez, I'm sorry. I was just looking around for like a second. Jump on him, you ass!
I'm doing the speed run. Okay, now do a ball form.
Why'd you talk like that? I'm doing the speed run!
Why? So why they have you come down here if it's just going to put you back up again?
I don't know.
Wait, now you have to go to Kratos?
So I can go over to Kincaid or whatever.
Kincaid? Is that an actor's name?
I don't know.
Thomas Kincaid?
Can you talk? I don't have any idea. Can you talk about that story, by the way?
I want to leave everyone in mystery.
No, I want to know the church.
You want to know church?
Take us to church, Nate. Take me to church! I'll worship your dog like it's Saturday night.
You worship my dog?
Yeah, like it's Saturday night.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you not go in there now?
No. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You can't grip onto the enemies.
Okay. Well, I think you can't go into the Chode Master because there's enemies alive.
Well, I want to look over there.
Well, I don't. I want to continue the game.
Come on.
I would have like beat this game tonight.
I'm fine with it.
You're fine beating this game tonight?
Yeah, if you want to.
In like one sitting?
Yeah, are you tired?
Well, I am tired, but I'm fine beating it tonight if we can. I don't think we've beaten one boss in the game yet.
No, I beat Thomas Kincaid. Tell them about the
Okay, I'll tell them about the church.
Take us to church!
So the other day, my wife went on a trip with her family, and she and I was not going on the trip, but she was her mom came to pick her up, right?
Yeah.
And she was bringing like her trailer.
Okay.
So because this trailer does not fit in our neighborhood, because we live in kind of like a small neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a small neighborhood. This trail, like if you pull this in or whatever, it's really hard getting it out.
Yeah, if you pull this in, there's no pull out.
There's no pull out.
You can't pull out.
There is
Pull out
zero
would have to be
pull out.
weak.
My pull-out game's really strong, so I'm doing fine, but...
Okay. Mine's not. I have 12 kids.
Right. So anyways, so we told her just to park in this church parking lot that is, like, near our house, right?
Yep.
And we just told her, like, you park there, we will basically, like, I'll drive my wife to you, and we'll just, like, drop her off, right?
Right.
And she can, like, load up the truck and stuff. Well, anyways, so we were there, we were, like, loading stuff up, we were getting, like, our dog in there and stuff like that. And this guy pulls up in his car and parks, like, right in front of us. And now our cars are parked, like, next to each other, right? And this guy pulls up in his car, he parks, like, right in front of us. This is at, like, 8 o'clock at night. Parks right in front of us and is just sitting there. So I'm thinking, like, okay, well, he wants to get out, right? Because we're kind of by the entrance to this parking lot.
Why would he, like, come into the parking lot to want to get out?
Well, my thinking was, like, maybe he was at the church, and now he's leaving for the night. So he wants to leave.
Were there any cars in the church parking lot that you saw?
Not at that time, but the church, but the parking lot kind of wrapped around the church.
Oh,
so I
I
think it
understand,
was
like
maybe
an
it
L.
was like maybe it was on the other side. So anyway, so he's sitting there with his car, lights on. I look over and kind of realize he's there. So I'm like, okay, well, he wants to get by. So I hop in my car and I go to move it to, like, let him by, you know? And he kind of just sits there, and I'm sitting there, like, waiting for him to go, so then I could, like, go by. Okay.
Okay.
So I think you have to do that again.
Oh.
Whoa,
Wait,
what's that? What's that?
I don't know. So anyway, did you ask him, or when he wouldn't get out of your way, did you say, go?
I did, yeah, I did. But anyways, yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll let him move by. I pull up, I kind of sit there, and I wait for him to go by, but he's not. And he was like, okay, how are you supposed to get by this? Oh, do it on those fans.
Okay.
Maybe the fans, like, launch you up or something. So then he's just sitting there, and I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, I back up, and I kind of pull around so I can go on the other side of the car, because I'm like, okay, if you're just going to sit there, I'll just go over here, right? Well, then he gets out of his car, and he's, like, shouting stuff at us.
Right.
And I'm kind of, like, ignoring him, because I'm kind of doing my own thing, so I don't even, like, really, like, I hear it, but I don't even, like, it doesn't even register in my brain that there's something going on. And he's, like, shouting stuff at us. And then after, like, a little bit, we all kind of, like, look over, and he's, like, pointing at me. Like, he is literally staring at me, like, pointing at me. And he's like, you! Yeah, you! What is your name? And then he's, like, yelling something. He's like... And I think he, like, was asking a name, but I couldn't even hear what he was saying. And he kept, like, asking me, like, what my name was.
It's worth mentioning that this guy had a very strong accent that was hard to understand. That's not like a mean thing. It's just he was hard to understand.
Yeah, it's just, and plus he was kind of a little bit of ways, I couldn't really hear him.
Right. Like, clearly, I don't think English was his first language. From how you described the situation, not in a mean way.
Right.
Just from how you said it was hard to understand him.
Yeah, so, like,
he was probably from
right.
somewhere else originally, and we are both very vanilla people.
Right. So I didn't know what he was saying.
Right.
All I could hear was, what is your name? Hey, you. That's all I could really hear. And then he was saying something else that I didn't really pick up on. You need to go all the way down.
I know, but I need to find out how to get to Crade.
You have to go... Oh, yeah, because you can't just drop down there.
No.
So maybe you have to go through, like, Criteria or something? Or do you have to go to Norfair?
I don't know. Select is to change areas. Well...
Wait, go to Crade. See if there's like another entrance.
Doesn't tell me which entrance it is. Criteria just leads to Norfair, from what I can tell.
Maybe Tauriel up there leads it?
Torian? Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Brinstar goes to Crade. But Criteria leads to Norfair. So that doesn't even make sense.
I don't know, unless that just isn't all... Huh.
Should we look it up?
In a minute.
Okay.
You tell your story.
So anyways, yeah, so he's shouting these things at me. And and then my mother-in-law goes over to him and, like, talks to him, like, we're just packing up things here, like, we're going on a trip, we're packing the car. Like, kind of like, calm down, you know?
Right.
And then, and then he, like, gets into his car, and then drives to the entrance, parks sideways, so, like, we can't really get out, and literally has his window down, and is literally glaring at me. Like, just staring at me.
Oh, weirdo.
I know, and I'm like, what is going on? And then now eventually I'm kind of getting annoyed, so I literally shout at him, I'm like, can I help you with something? And then he drives off.
Right.
I'm like, what is going on here?
He never answered you?
No.
Huh.
I'm like, is this some, like, neighborhood watch or something? Like, am I a suspicious-looking person?
I mean, you are to me.
Like, oh no, I'm packing bags into a car. Like, oh no.
Yeah.
Very dangerous stuff going on
in a
here.
church parking lot.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
That is awful.
I don't really know.
I don't know.
What would be
And
up with that.
I've been, like, kind of thinking about it, like, what is going on here? And, like, he wasn't really menacingly, like, shouting at me, you know, like, because he wouldn't come out from the other side of his car. So it was almost as if, like, he wanted to kind of keep his distance from me.
Like he was scared.
Right. Like, kind of like, I'm staying over here, but I'm gonna talk to you.
Right. Or yell at you.
Right.
Yeah. See, you know what I don't get about people like this? I'm not saying this in terms of, like, oh man, real tough here, but, like, if you do this to the wrong person, they could pull a gun on you.
Well, yeah.
Like,
And-
what's the point? Like, what are you trying to accomplish here?
Well, and, like, I honestly was getting into, like, call the police territory.
Like,
Like,
because
if
this guy's just sitting here screaming at
right, because if he didn't leave when I said, can I help you with something, and just sat there and stared at me, I probably would have just called the police. And been
Yeah.
like, okay, I don't know what this guy's doing.
you. Right.
He's sitting here at 8:30 at night, it's dark out, staring at me, shouting at me.
Right.
And it's kind of like, oh, now you found the entrance to Kratos.
I did. I just want to check here real quick and make sure there's nothing there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the thing, is, like, I feel like everyone's not easy with this stuff, but I feel like people don't have the fear anymore of, like, confronting people. And what I mean by that is everyone is confrontational now. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I
like,
have.
everyone wants a fight on everything.
So, but as, again, I'm not saying this as, like, a badass. That's not what I'm saying here. But as someone who pretty soon is actually taking a conceal and carry a firearm class. No, I'm just saying, like, because
ladies.
well, no, since my dad passed away, my mom is kind of worried about, like, you know, being protected and stuff.
Right.
Because my dad was actually, like, a big kind of huntsman type guy. Like, he was very into all that stuff and knew all about it and everything, and self-defense type stuff.
The NRA is coming right now.
Yeah, well, I think he was actually a member of the NRA, actually.
Oh, was he? Okay.
I think he was at one point.
Nice.
So, because of that... Oh, hey, this is music from Smash Bros.
Is it?
Listen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do recognize this music.
But anyway, so, you know, as someone who's going to be taking that, like conceal and carry, where you learn about a firearm and then you are allowed to carry one, and you are not supposed to use it to hurt anyone unless you absolutely have to defend your life, right?
And that's what it really should be.
And that's, yes, and that's the point of it. It's not like the point of, like,
you get, like, the Southern Justice Pass.
To shoot someone. No, that's not the point of... I know some people think that's the point, and sadly there's people who join the military like that.
Right.
Who, like, think, like, they just have a pass to shoot people or something. Like, it's cool. Mm-hmm. It's not cool. It's supposed to be a weapon for defense.
Right.
But my point that I'm getting to is... You don't know, like, who has that, or who
just
doesn't
who illegally has.
Yeah, who doesn't have that?
There's plenty
and
of people out here that don't have those.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I knew people in college who had, like.
You do people in college?
I did people in college. No, I knew people in college who had easy access to firearms, who had no nothing, self-defense.
the know nothing party.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.